Then to the left of the student's name, there's a pencil. When I click the pencil, the screen slides down. I'm then in the student's record. So the student has their biographical banners. That's what these are called. And these mimic the Common App. So what I'm doing a lot in the beginning is I'm getting the student to build their profile per what we're going to need in the Common App. And based on what they put in here, specifically these two blue banners, will be related to the candidate shaping tools. So as my student is taking their assessments, so there's 3 very simple assessments in here. And the first assessment is only 6 questions. Every university fills out a common data set. And on the common data set, character qualities that the university weights. And the university will weight that quality as very important, not important, considered. And then what we do is the student does a very quick 6-question assessment, and then we lay that down on top of the schools that the parents have said that they're interested in. And then we can very easily show the parents the character deficit. So no more GPA and test score, right? Because who wants to have your scores and high enough? I've never wanted to say that to a kid. So the kid fills this out. The rest of this is all just mimics Common App. I can export it at any time. There's a course progression planner here. So if you also, you'll start working with 8th graders and 9th graders as you build your pipeline. And when you do, that's when you'll start working out their 4-year plan with them through high school. Like, oh, well, if you took AP this year and so on. And then you can export this also to their Google Drive. So as their plan changes throughout the year. So I'm going to click the pencil. The screen's going to slide back up. I'm then in the student's process area that is represented by these tabs. So the first 3 tabs are their college list building. So the counselor's list, where no one can see these schools but me. I then promote the schools by clicking the grad cap, which corresponds to the grad cap. That means that I've promoted schools to the student's list. Mm-hmm. Once I've promoted schools to the student's list, the student and I and their parents, we can all collaborate and work dynamically within this list. The student and I and the parents will all rate it, rank it. We can even move these around depending. And once we click the heart corresponds to the heart in the app tracker. And that's how we move those schools along to the apply process. Then once we're in the app tracker, CounselMore has peeled apart every application requirement per school. So therefore, your decisions, let's see, so therefore your test policy will be different than your letters of recommendation, and they'll all be tracked independently per school. That's how you make sure that the kid actually delivered their scores on time and things like that. From your app tracker, you can generate assignments. So I can, in my status column, so let's go here as an example. I have my essays and other prompts here in this cell. I can generate a document directly in my student's Google Drive folder with the prompt at the top of the document. So just one click and then that all happens. Then I can indicate the status of their essay. So I can click the pencil and I can say, you need to write to this, that the reason why you're not going to do that or whatever. I can put in the call to action. And then with this clipboard, I can generate assignments directly from this status box. So this one's blue telling me that there's not an assignment attached to it yet. So we're going to use that as our example. So I have used the pencil. I've told the student, this is what we need to do. So now I have tracked this specific requirement for this specific school. And now I'm going to click the clipboard. The screen changes. It takes me to an assignment. I now see the school and the particular requirement, which is the essay. And then I see whatever it was, the text that I had in that cell. I can now continue to write my student instructions if I like, but more importantly, I can link directly to that Barnard essay in their folder. And I didn't have to do, I had one click on the last screen, then I had a second click for the clipboard. I'm attaching this file and then hitting create. Now my student has all of these assignments. This is the, if we look up here, you'll see a little bar and you'll see a pencil. So right now I'm on the admin screen, so I'm seeing all of my assignments at once. If I want to see the assignments that I've turned on for the student right now, I just click here because this is the student's portal. This is what it looks like. I'm in the student's portal right now. If I want to go to the parent's portal and see what I've turned on for the parent, I just click here. And these are the assignments that I've specifically assigned to the parent. And then if I have assigned assignments specifically to me, I just click on my view. So, and then of course there's messaging and files and accounting, and we can get to all that. But I want to try to give you a vision of the process so that you can start, imagining it and how you might work it out for yourself.